Let me show you how to set up and use your Colmi P86 Smartwatch. So inside the box we will get our watch, also a Type-C magnetic charger and also a quick manual over here. So I have already used this watch for a few days and actually it's a very decent watch, especially considering its price. So basically let's check it out. So first let's remove the protector from it. And also on the back, also make sure to remove this sticker over here, because actually underneath there are sensors. So if you do not remove it, obviously your sensors actually won't work. So first things first, if you actually want to charge, see you have these two pins over here, and we can simply use this magnetic charger here. So let's open it up. So you can charge it from any like wall adapter, so wherever you can essentially plug in like USB, maybe like a laptop, computer, or even like wall adapter, or even like literally a power bank. So see, if I actually turn on the power bank, and so you would simply take this and attach on the back of it like this, and it, as you see, it actually starts to charge. When it comes to charge time, I would say maybe a bit over 1 hour for full charge. And when it comes to battery life, you can expect to get around 10 days. So battery life is actually decent usage. So the battery life definitely is very good. So before you turn on, also make sure to go and download this application called Colmi Fit. It's available on Android and also Apple Store as well. Also make sure you have your Bluetooth enabled in your phone, otherwise basically we won't be able to connect basically these two together. And to turn on your watch, simply press and hold the button over here. So for a few seconds, see, you have your Colmi logo. Oh, also, by the way, if you are actually looking to get this watch, in the description I'll include special discount links that you can use to get this for absolutely crazy price. So also you can get basically in this listing in different colors. So all the colors we have over here. Personally, I have this color over here with these straps. I think it looks actually very good. So again, this price is directly, basically from Colmi official store. So again, you purchase directly from the manufacturer for the cheapest price possible. And also that is with free shipping as well. So if you want to get this, that is obviously the best place where to get it. Also, by the way, I will also try to get maybe some extra coupons from AliExpress that you can use to get this price down even further. So first, let's see when it comes to language selection. So these are all the languages we have. Okay. So let's click on the language, and as you see, basically we have pretty much our watch ready. So it can kind of be used without the phone as well. So if you do not want to connect, but obviously it's much better if you actually connect it to a phone. So you see, if I basically scroll this scroll wheel, I can basically change watch face on this watch, and also I can also make it go sleep by pressing this thing over here. So, and how to actually pair it? So all we really have to do is simply install this Colmi Fit app. Okay, let's open it up. So then enter your date here. So obviously make sure this is correct, because this watch also calculates your calories burned and stuff like that. So you can simply adjust to whatever you need and then click done. So allow notifications here as well. And next what we have to do is we simply have to click this icon over here on the bottom and click add device here. So also, allow basically this location access and also nearby devices as well. Then select your watch, so the P86, I have other watch already here as well. And see, it pretty much instantly connects. And also once it connects, so you see also it shifts the time automatically, so the correct time, date. So again, you do not have to set anything in the watch. So once you connect it to your phone, you see, we basically have everything ready. And then also you see in this phone app, you can also see your stats here. So the step count for the day, sleep data, and all the health stats here as well. And also you can even start exercise from the phone app as well. This watch doesn't have a GPS, so if you want to track like a GPS activity, you will have to actually use basically your phone in range for this to work properly. So also, if you want to basically change a new watch face, you can simply go over here in this phone app and basically wait for it to load. Then you see you have a bunch of very decent watch face over here. So if you want to send over something, simply click on the watch face and apply, and it will get downloaded and sent over to the watch. Okay, so you see we have our new watch face over here. Also in the settings, also make sure to go over here in the notifications, and also enable notifications for phone, messages, and all the apps you actually want to basically receive notifications from. Because if you do not enable this, you won't be able to receive phone calls or also messages. So again, this by default for some reason is actually not enabled. So we have to go over here. So also basically allow to basically interact with the notifications here as well. So you see, basically simply go over here. Also, if you are on iPhone, you might also have to enable these other options. So for Android, I do not think you need it, but again, make sure for iPhone to enable this thing over here. So also in the phone app, so where do we have it? I think others maybe. Yep, basically also make sure to set your city over here by default again. So if you want to check the weather, we can't unless we at least set basically the city basically over here. Also you can enable or disable the continuous heart rate detection here as well. So also like intervals for it, and also stress monitoring, and also warnings for the heart rate as well, and bunch more things. So again, you have to actually go over here in the phone app. In the watch itself, you actually can't enable or disable this, so you have to do it over here. Also, you see your units and other things as well. So for most part, what else? Also, you can also set up favorite contacts over here. So yep, this watch can also make and receive calls. Also, you can play music on it as well. But to call someone, basically from your contacts, you have to add them over. Okay, and let me show you how to use the watch itself. So first, if I swipe down, as you see, you can easily quickly, for example, change the display brightness. But the display brightness is excellent on this watch, even in like bright sunny weather, it's very visible. And also this is AMOLED display as well, which is very decent. Also make sure to enable this if you also want to receive the phone calls on the watch. So if you like disable this, basically your phone calls won't come through. So again, you have to go over here if you also want to do that. And we can adjust basically like various other settings here. For example, the display timeout settings. So also like the watch face, menu view, and also this raise wrist to wake function. So essentially when you wear this watch and do this motion, the screen automatically will wake itself up as well. So if you do not want it, you can also like disable it if you do not want that feature, as obviously it will actually consume slightly more battery life. Also we can enable the sleep mode and do not disturb mode. And also in the phone settings also here, if you actually want to play music basically on the speaker, make sure you have this setting enabled over here. So also that. Okay, and we have much more things over here. Then if I basically swipe like this, okay, apologies. So like this, as you see, I can quickly launch basically my quick panel over here. So you see, you can see your time, date, weather information here, also the recent launched apps. So all the recently launched apps will appear over here. So you can quickly like relaunch them very quickly. Also, if you want to basically open all apps list, we can simply like open this thing here. And as you see, you have all the apps over here. Okay, let me show you what we have. So you see this watch is absolutely loaded to the brim with features. Okay, so and if I swipe up, essentially I can also get access to my like notifications, SMS, for example, email or WhatsApp messages. So basically any notifications that arrives on your phone will also get pushed over to your watch here as well. If I swipe like this, I can add here various styles, for example, the exercise style, where we can see basically step count for today, calories, steps, and also we can even see the history as well for the past days. And we can add a bunch more things here. So your sleep tracking here, tile. So SpO2, it says it has got blood pressure, but again, do not trust this. So I do not think this is actually like real blood pressure. So it says I need to wear, but again, so we have to consider the price of this watch. So do not trust this feature, I think. But other features probably are okay. So also see, you can also add like the weather tile here. So you can quickly check the weather here. Also like the heart rate graph over here. So we simply have to like add everything we actually want here. See, so also like stress measurement. So as well here. Okay. And then, yeah, basically also let's maybe check out some of the apps on this watch as well. So if you, yeah, basically press this thing. So if you want to start an exercise, we are simply going to launch this, and then you can basically select the exercise you want. Or also if you scroll all the way down, so you see also this scroll wheel obviously works absolutely great on this watch. So you see we can add more things, for example, like yeah, basically whole lot of stuff basically here. So you see we have all the categories for the sports tracking. So when you start, this is what it would look like. So you can see your stats here, calories, distance, heart rate zones, even. So yeah, actually very advanced watch. So let's end this. Okay. So also you can use this button to also go back in the menus essentially as well. So also we have our exercise records here. So any exercise that you do, after that you can also at any time simply check the stats of it as well, without even having to do it in the phone. So this watch also looks like can do sleep tracking here. Also cycle tracking. Also this watch appears to have AI voice assistant as well. So if you have your phone in range, essentially you can simply ask some questions, and yeah. So but again, you have to have your phone in range for this to work. And also you can remotely take a picture basically with your phone as well. I mean basically with your phone camera by simply pressing the this thing over here. And also we have basically option to control the music basically here as well. By the way, you can also play back on the speaker as well, the music here, which is very cool. When it comes to speaker, it's actually very, very loud. If you want to see the quality, you can also check my original review video of this one. So I have audio samples there, but it's probably the most loudest and best speaker I have seen on any smartwatch. So it's actually very good. Also, we have the timers here. So for example, you can quickly launch the timer here, and also the timer is able to run in the background compared to other watches as well. So yep, and you see if I swipe like this, you see basically like my last app was timer, so I can quickly go back to the timer essentially if I want to. So okay, we also can set multiple alarms here, stopwatch, calculator, games. It only has one game, so this 2048 game, and also these things. So if you need them, yeah, it has. And also we can also use this watch to find our phone. So if you ever lose your phone, we can simply tap this over here. So let's see what happens. Yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, so all settings again here, and that's about it really. So overall, yeah, I think this watch is actually very, very impressive. Not only the build quality is very good, but also the display quality is very good on this watch as well. So yeah, for this price that this watch costs, I think it's absolutely great. So again, if you want to get this watch for the cheapest possible price, simply check out the special discount links in the description. So again, this is actually directly from Colmi, so the manufacturer who makes this watch and basically sells it. So also, again, I will try to probably get some extra coupons you can use to get this price down even further for this price. Yeah, absolutely amazing watch here. Anyway, good luck.